Hello, hello, hello. Is it me you're looking for? Welcome back to Cozy Womb Podcast. My name is Shan, the mother of the girls, also known as Mommy Rocky. All right. This episode is self-explanatory, okay? And I know I'm not the only parent in this boat, or this house, or this kind of house, or this trap. I go grocery shopping probably once a week or twice a week, depending on what I'm buying. And because I'm buying more healthy foods, I go to the grocery store more often, right? Being an adult here. And I don't know about you, but my child was eating normal at 0 to 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we have hit 6 to 7-year-old, and she's a 7-year-old. She's growing. She's at my shoulders. She looks like she's at least 9. She has no chest features yet. Yes, that's what I call them, chest features. She has no chest features yet. She has no back features yet. She has a slight thighage. Get it from me, okay? And she's very long and tall. Why is she eating me out of my house, though? Like, I can feed her right now, and 5 minutes later, she's hungry, and she will eat all of it if she eats again. And when she eats breakfast, she thinks she should have cereal, 2 waffles, sometimes 3 waffles, and she should have like sausage. And I'm just like, no, ma'am. You can have cereal, you can have or waffles, or you can have eggs and sausage, but we're not going to do the fake me out breakfast that you see on TV and commercials. That's not what we're doing here, because she will eat as if she's the only one in my home, and she's not the only one in here. And we cannot keep eating like this as if cereal is not $4 a box. All right, especially the healthy stuff. We cannot keep eating like this as if a pack of quote unquote organic chicken, because I don't trust it, isn't $14 for a pack of chicken, right? So I'm struggling in here to find some boundaries for my 7-year-old in the way that she eats, because I do know that there's chemicals in their cereal. I do know that there's chemicals in this meat. Everything in the middle of the grocery store is just not healthy. But even on the outskirts of the grocery store, the meat is contaminated. The fish is contaminated. Overeating of eggs is contaminated because they're injecting the chickens to lay the eggs. And then even our produce has so much pesticides on it that you basically have to give it a deep cleaning before you put it in your mouth. And the vegetables. So it's kind of like, what are we doing here, right? So yes, this episode is more of a vent as a parent about my child eating everything over anything, okay? So I know I have other parents that are in the same position I am, wondering like where in their body this food is going. And I have questions. I have real questions, okay? All right, let's get into it. Hey guys, hope you're enjoying the show. Don't forget to check out teespring.com/stores/cozy womb shop, where you can find hoodies, mama stuff bag, hoodies for kids, fanny packs, mugs, t-shirts for dads, socks for moms, and sweatshirts. All right, I got your merch on there. I also have Mama's Cozy Shop, which is a cozy shop for mama like things. All right, back to the show.
Here we go.
Back to the show.
Back to the show.
And we're back. All right, so let's get into this, right? So I have a 7-year-old and she's eating everything in my house. If she could eat the table, she would eat it too, okay? Probably put syrup on it too, all right? And I don't understand it. Like, I know when I was younger, the more I would be at home not doing something that kept me productive, the more I would just want to be in the kitchen for the sake of being in the kitchen, right? And sometimes I might catch her opening my fridge and standing there If you have to open the fridge and stand there, that tells me you're not hungry. That tells me you're just eating to be eating. And that tells me you need to close my fridge and stop wasting my energy, because the way the electric is set up, you don't pay it, right? And I got to a point where whenever I would know for a fact that she ate enough, I would have to tell her the next time she could eat and regulate it. Like, keep track of her not getting chips, keep track of her not going in the pantry, keep track of her not going in the fridge, not getting ice cream, all this stuff, right? And it got to the point where it's at the point where she'll ask me today, what can she have tomorrow while she's eating? Ma'am, focus on what is in front of you. Okay. And the thing with children and hunger is kids pick up bad habits, right? And they might be eating for stress reasons right now, anxiety, or just pure boredom, like I would eat, right? And after like 15 minutes of eating, she would literally come to me and be like, she's hungry, as if she never ate. And then my 3-year-old wants to follow behind her and ask for something. Girl, you don't need no snack. Then she has this thing where she calls it a rest snack. Maybe her dad at his house says, would you like a snack if you take a nap? Maybe. I think there's a lot of bribery going on over there. So maybe that's it. But you're not going to eat just because your sister's eating, and your sister's not going to eat just because you're eating. Sometimes y'all are just not hungry. So I understand that they're growing and they're going to eat. But at the same time, when I notice that you're eating because you just want to eat the food that's there and eat all of the food because I just went grocery shopping, that's a no for me. And I do have a rule: when I go grocery shopping and I don't take them with me, and they might be here with my nephew, don't ask me for anything while I'm bringing groceries in. Don't ask me for anything when I'm putting groceries up. Let me wash my hands and relax before you ask me for something, right? That's my rule, because I just want to prevent me yelling because I'm tired, because I carried all the bags on one arm from the car and the driveway. Like, give me a minute, right? And I think it's just so annoying, especially if they're at a size and an age where they can't help you with the groceries, that they keep asking me for things just because they see it coming through the bag, right? I do have a day where they do get sugar candy. I have 2 big candy jars in my house because they're cute. And I do have a sweet tooth. And their candy day is Friday. Now, I don't even let them go ham on candy day. We still eating candy from Halloween, okay? But you're not going past like 3 pieces, right? And I have it on that day because, one, it helps me not be looked at as a horrible parent when I take them to the dentist. 2, the less sugar, the less hypeness and me having to yell and, settle them down. And 3, they don't need candy, actually. All this sugar that's in their fake food. Okay? So they're getting candy from other things. I don't do sweet drinks. If I make lemonade, I make lemonade, and it's with a raw cane sugar. It's not sweet like the stuff on the shelf at the store. And in these corner stores and gas stations, I don't give my kids soda because that's going straight through to their teeth. And soda is what makes people gain the most weight the fastest because they never can have just one. So soda is not a thing in my house. I stopped drinking soda in college. Okay. We're not going to talk about how far that was. Are your kids eating as much as my kids? Why are y'all so extra hungry? And it could be some chemicals in their food. Like, I don't doubt it. That's making it be very addictive. Right now, I'm very addicted to Nutter Butters. That is not a cookie that I buy a lot. But right now, peanut butter and a cookie sounds delicious, right? Tastes just like the Girl Scouts ones, okay? So I don't know. You have to limit what your kids are eating because next time you look up, your kids might be bigger than you, overweight, diabetic, having breathing issues. This is not the time for your child to have breathing issues. They're not that active because they're in the house. So you have to remember that. And we just have to be aware of what our kids need and what they don't need. And if they don't need it, stop giving it to them. They don't need soda. They don't need chips every day. I do buy the fun bag of chips, but you're not going to sit here and eat chip bag after chip bag after chip bag. Once I know that you had the chips today, that's it today, right? Kids are better when they have boundaries. Kids are better when they eat a balanced meal, okay? If you have a whole bunch of processed canned ravioli sitting in your kitchen and ramen noodles, and that's like their constant go-to, and cereal with a lot of sugar in it, and overprocessed meat, and no veggies, no raw foods, no apples, no bananas. I know your child is not in the best health. And this is the thing. Having healthy foods in your house helps you because your child is not going to get sick a lot because their immune system is going to be better than a child that's eating a whole bunch of junk food. So please stop buying the junk food so your child can have better options. And if they don't want the good food that you bought, guess what? They're not hungry. Okay? I should change this title to They're Not Hungry. Because there's no way that you can eat every 15 minutes. Where is it going? And yes, am I jealous of their digestive system, how they just eat and go straight to the bathroom and it comes out? Yes, I am. But that just tells me that I got to be up on what I'm doing. So that's why I'm eating, at least 8 salads a week. That's why I'm having grapefruit for breakfast, which is something I should have put on Instacart. Let me tell you how I love Instacart. I love Instacart because it just makes my life a lot easier when I can do Instacart. Preferably, I feel like Instacart should be a free service for all mothers who are living by themselves with children, especially during COVID. But I do understand that it's a business, so do what you do. But I do appreciate Instacart, and they are not paying me for this. I'm just honestly saying that I appreciate them. I appreciate all the shoppers that are shopping in the grocery stores, exposing themselves to this virus during these times just to make their coin, and shopping for people who cannot go to the grocery store and shop. One, because I have kids at my house. Two, they're doing virtual school. And three, I got a vehicle that works when it wants to work and doesn't work when it doesn't want to work. So I appreciate you either way it goes, especially a day like today. It's been raining nonstop. But yes, Instacart, I love it, right? Please stop feeding your kids if they're not hungry. Give them some boundaries. Let them go outside and run around. Don't let them sit in their room all day and night on an iPad or on a game or on the computer, right? They need to work the other muscles within their bodies, including their brains doing other things. Because none of my kids wear glasses right now. But if they keep thinking they about to sit on this iPad all day, they might be wearing some glasses. I'm just saying. Too much screen time. Not in the meantime. Okay. But yes, please limit what your kids are eating. I know your children are at an age where they want to eat everything. If she's trying to eat my whole house right now, that means 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I almost got 10 years of this. So my last words for all parents and grandparents, because y'all need to say no too, is regulators, mount up. Okay? Don't let these kids boss you. If you know that they ate, that's it. you will eat tomorrow. Tomorrow's another day. The faster you fall asleep, the quicker you eat. That's my motto, okay? My name is Shan. This has been Cozy One Podcast. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Give them kids some limits, okay? Please, for their health and for your pockets. Psst. Do you hear this silence? It doesn't have to be silence if you would just go ahead and promote your business. If you have a service, a business, or products that are parenting related, helping the lives of parents, helping the lives of children, anything educational that you're doing, a book that's coming out and you want to promote it, this is the ad space for you. Cozy Womb Podcast is providing people the opportunity to go ahead and promote their own business, service, or product, okay? I have pre-roll space, I have mid-roll space, so just let me know. You can email me at cozywombbmama@gmail.com, or you can DM me on IG or Twitter at CozyWombPod. Let's get back into the show. Bye!
Bye.